where sun-scorched earth meets the eye of the storm. They said ice in the desert, that's a crazy dream. But we're changing the game, building up steam. The sun beats down, but the ice is cold. We're desert-born warriors, break the mold. The Basha Perry Bearcats are taking the lead. Brophy Preps Broncos begin the stampede. The Campo Verde Coyotes own the night under the arena lights. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountain's high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town. The Centennial Coyotes are ready to attack. Chaparrals, Firebirds, there's no turning back.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to the Ice Den here in Scottsdale. We are coming to you from the Shane Doan rink, and we have the Brophy Broncos playing against the Campo Verde Coyotes. This is the D2 game coming up here, and both teams are just having their pregame warm-ups right now. I know the Coyotes have had players away for a bit with tournaments and different things and injuries and such. They've got quite a bit of their lineup back tonight, I believe.
Yeah, I think for the most part, a lot of the teams are home. It's next week that's going to be rough.
Yeah, there's a lot of tournaments going on next week. So these are the number 2 and number 3 teams coming into this game, both with 28 points. Brophy has played one more game than Campo Verde, and it really comes down to the fair play points. They both have 28 points in total. Campo Verde has 11 fair play points and Brophy has 12.
Okay.
These teams have played once before this season, and that was back a couple of months ago. And Campo Verde came up with a 4-1 win in that game. So
Okay.
let's see what's in store for us tonight. Want to give a shout out to the Campo Verde JV team. They had a win against Tucson earlier today, 6-1. And I know our D3 team goes down to Tucson tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, this D2 team will be back in Chandler tomorrow.
That's correct. A lot of games to keep track of.
Playing against Corona.
Yes.
So I think it's around the same time, isn't it?
It is. It might be a bit earlier. Let me see here. It's at 6:35 Arizona time tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep. It's a little bit earlier over in Chandler.
Where sun-scorched earth meets the eye of the storm.
So it is Matt Yonke in goal for the Campo Verde Coyotes. We've got Ewert and Smith back on D, and we've got Shackhart, Reinhardt, and Lopez up front to start the game. And Brophy gets it off the draw, back at their own blue line. Regrouping in their own zone. Reinhardt on the forecheck. Puck comes up to Lopez along the boards. Reinhardt picks it up, fires it back in. Brophy with it inside their own line. Now they clear it up through center ice. Reinhardt picks it up there. Gets in over the line. He still has it. Fires a shot. That bounces behind the goal. Shackhart tries to clear it in front. He's still got it now. Comes up to the right point. Drops it off for Ewert. He lost it on the boards, and Smith now has it for Campo Verde. He fires it back in. Lopez lost it in behind the goal, and now Brophy dumps it up the middle. That was a dangerous pass, picked up by Lindsay in the middle, fires it in, and a glove save by the Brophy goaltender.
We're going to have to look up. I don't remember her name. I remember getting the gender wrong, though, so I will call this out. That wasn't us. We had
It
actually
was someone else, yeah, but yeah. And there's no name on the back of the jersey, so we'll have to see. Face off. Lindsay back to Cavanagh, sends it back into the corner.
Well, she played a strong game last time. Last time these two teams met.
Brophy sends it over onto their right side. Gauthier now with it for the Coyotes. Dumps it back to the point, kept in though. We've got Helvik out with Lindsay and Guevara, and Yankee gets a hold of that with his glove, and he's going to hold on for a face-off deep in the Coyote zone to his left. So play just underway here with just under 14 minutes remaining in period number 1, no score. Puck goes in behind the goal. Cavanagh dumps it around. That's intercepted by Brophy. Brophy has it to the right of the goal in the corner. Back to the left D. Puck back into the half boards. Brophy into the circle. Good pick off there by Cavanagh. Sends it over to Gauthier. He's got Lindsay up on the half boards. Lindsay sends it down to center ice zone. Puck goes into the Brophy zone. Brophy's regrouping, and they send it up. Long stretch pass to up and over the Coyote blue line. They dump it into the corner. Brophy has it there. Gauthier goes after it. Lindsay now picks it up in the corner. Puck still in the corner. Brophy comes up with it into the circle. Puck goes in behind the goal. Helvik now with it back to Ewert. Ewert resetting as the Coyotes now coming out of their own zone to the right. Ewert coming up. He's got some room in over the Brophy line. Up to the circle. Fires a shot in. That one I think went off the post.
Yeah, I heard that.
Helvik now with it on the right side. Tried to hit Tanganelli coming in. Tanganelli's out with Bannon. And Brophy's now coming up over their own blue line. Ewert steers that one off. Puck goes into the corner to the right of Yankee. Smith sends it up. Back to the left D. Brophy there with it. Fires it in. That hits a leg and goes into the corner to the left. They send it right across ice. Left D man pinching for Brophy. Puck goes over to the half boards. And Helvik now has it. Helvik is deep in his own zone. He gets stripped of the puck. Puck goes over to the right point, kept in there by Brophy. Helvik has it, and puck comes clear. Bannon gets a poke at it. He's on the forecheck. Brophy back forced deep into their own zone. Tanganelli forces him back as well. Mankey's now out as well for the Coyotes. And here comes Brophy now, coming down the right side, up over the blue line. Trying to go wide on Cavanagh. Cavanagh forces him behind the goal. Puck comes up to Tanganelli. Puck kept in by Brophy though. Brophy coming in on the left side, try to poke it towards the goal. Mankey gets a couple of whacks at it. And puck is still deep in the zone. Ewert now picks it up. Ewert fires that one high, and that goes into the Coyotes bench. And we'll have a change of players. And a face-off down in the Coyote zone. That was quite a hard shot, actually. Luckily, nobody got hit by that one.
Full-powered bank shot there.
Yeah. Lopez goes to pick it up on the half boards. He backhanded it out of the zone. Got Reinhardt out there with Shackhart. Shackhart now picks it up on the right side, sent it into the middle. That missed Lopez. Lopez is able to dump it back into the Brophy zone. Puck clears. Shackhart has it. He sent it back for Smith, but that goes all the way back into the zone. Smith now with it. He dumps it over for Gauthier. He's got Lopez up on the left side, but Brophy comes up with it. Brophy in behind the goal. Shackhart checking his man there. Puck bouncing at the blue line, kept in by Brophy.
I just have a hard time keeping it in. Or clearing the zone. Clearing the zone.
Yeah. Lopez now. Here he up to Shackhart. Now he's got him. He's got Reinhardt on the far side. Nice pass in over the line. Reinhardt loses it there, and here comes Brophy back the other way. Lorenzo now with it. Reinhardt dumps him down. Right out in front. Oh, tipped there by Smith. Otherwise, that was going right to the Brophy player. Smith now chases the puck into the right side. takes his man into the corner. Puck goes in around behind with Gauthier with it. Gauthier now has some room up the middle. Dumps it off to Lopez. Lopez sends it over to Gauthier. Return. Here he comes in into the left circle. He circles back. He's got Shackert in the middle. Back to the point. Here comes Helvik. Helvik cuts across ice. He gets hacked there. He's still got it though. On his backhand. Up at the left point. Now he comes in to the left side. Loses an edge. Still has it. He's out there with Guevara. And Brophy now coming up through the middle. Lindsay tried to pick it up. Play scrambly through the center ice area. Ewert now picks it up, and the Coyotes are going to regroup. Back over to Cavanis. Cavanis sends it up to Helvik. Helvik tips it up to Guevara. Guevara back to Helvik. Guevara with it again. Lost it at the blue line, and now Brophy sends it over to the right side. Gauthier picks it up at the red line. Back to Ewert. Ewert now coming up through the middle. Gets over center, sends it into the zone and behind the goal. Lindsay in after it. And Guevara now, he's got Ewert back at the point. Sends it back to Davin Ewert. Ewert slides it in, shot right in. Oh my goodness, that was close. Puck got deflected right in front. And Brophy's able to clear it up through center ice now. Goes off a skate. Lindsay overskates it, and Brophy now dumps it back into the Coyote zone. Puck comes out to the side of the goal. Puck in the corner to the right of. And here comes Tanganelli now down the left side. He's got it in deep. Sends it up the left side. Puck clears the zone. Smith with it. Sends it over to Gauthier. Gauthier tried to hit Tanganelli. That was intercepted. Helvik picks it up though. He gets it into the zone. Tips it in. He gets tired. Pulled down. No call. Right out in front. And Brophy picks it up there. Here they come back. 1-on-2. Brophy coming in on their right side. Circles back. Sends it across ice. Gets past player there. And puck now clears the zone. Brophy now back to their own blue line. Up through center. Lorenzo now with it. And Brophy now in over to the Coyote line. He gets stripped of the puck. Puck goes into the corner. Fires it around hard. That'll come back all the way to the left D. And puck into the right side of the goal. Yeah, Yankee sends it into the corner. Puck now back out to the right D. Kept in by Lorenzo. He circles back. Let's take the body, boys. And Gauthier now has it. Dumps it around to Smith. Smith coming out the right side. He hits Bannon with it. Bannon's got Mankey up the middle. Mankey coming in on a breakaway. Colin Mankey coming right in. Backhander, he scores! Colin Mankey from Bannon and Smith. And Campo Verde is on the board, 1-0. Smith popped it out of the corner, got it up to Bannon, and then Bannon hit Mankey coming through the middle. And he sprung him on a breakaway, and he made no mistake. Faking right and then putting it on the backhand. And the Coyotes, with 7 minutes remaining here in period one, have a 1-0 lead.
So thinking about what we've just seen so far, the Broncos have had a lot of really strong offensive zone time, but only one real shot on net.
Yeah, they have. That's for sure. They have been in that zone. Coyotes had trouble getting out of their zone there for quite some time.
Coyotes sitting with 3 shots.
Brophy now and over the line. They dump it into the circle to the right of Yankee. He scores! Wow, he roofed that one. What a shot. Roofed it over the shoulder of Matt Yankee. That went right into the upper part of the netting. And that was a quick reply by Brophy. And we are tied at 1. That was about 20 seconds after the Coyote goal.
Great comeback. So they're 50% right now.
Yeah. Great shot. Roofed it. Ewert now dumps it into the Brophy zone. Kritzky back there. Dumps it off to Edelstein. Shackard in on the forecheck for the Coyotes. He's out there with Reinhardt. Ewert pinches in, dumps the puck into the corner. Edelstein sends it over to the weak side. Here comes Brophy now back. That was intercepted by Ewert. Puck loose in center ice zone. And Brophy sends it all the way down. That should be icing, and it is. As Brophy was looking for a change. Actually, both teams changing now. And we have a face-off coming up in the Brophy zone.
They're running that shot. That was beautiful, beautiful shot by Brophy. If you're watching and you have access to the roster, let us know who number 90 for Brophy D2 is. We're trying to figure out the name of the goalie. Put it in the chat
Yeah,
for
it's
us.
not listed, so. Well, actually. Is it Shaden? I can't see for sure. Shaden Ackerman, perhaps?
Maybe? Let us know in the chat.
Puck in the Coyote zone. Cavanis in their back. Helvik now picks it up. Helvik coming up the left side. Over his own blue line, up through center. He's got Guevara in the middle. Helvik circles back. He's got Lindsay as well. And he clears the zone and gives Brophy a breakaway. Here comes Brophy coming in the right side. Fired in, and Yankees there to gobble that one up. And Coyotes had a lot of guys in deep, but Brophy was able to bring it back the other way. And Coyotes got caught a little bit there. But Matt Yonke was there to make the big stop. We've got Mankey now out with Bannon and Tanganelli. Smith now picks it up, comes out the right side, off the glass, and not quite out. Now it gets out. Bannon tried to backhand it. That goes off a leg. Puck goes into the zone. Smith lofted edge. He's after it though. Picks up the puck in the corner behind the goal, and he's now coming out the side. Try to hit Tanganelli. That goes off a player, and that goes down. I thought that went off the Brophy player. That they are calling that icing.
It
went through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, my replay caught it late. All right, so we got confirmation. It is Shaden Okerman.
There we go.
Subbing, so thank you for that.
And just had Braden Hubler go by here from the earlier game. A victory there for Centennial. Here comes Goche now down the right side. Brophy with it, send it around the boards, trying to rim it out, and it does get out. Goche is going to have to pick it up in the Coyote zone. He tips it back out over the blue line, puck rolling, and Brophy now picks it up. Leach with it, coming up through center. He's forced back by Bannon. Leach now again, regrouping, coming back up over the Coyote line. Mankey gets a stick on that, sends it now back in behind the goal. Smith picks it up there. He's got Tanganelli open if he can hit him. Intercepted by Brophy. Mankey bumps his man there. Smith now has it back in the zone. Goche now with it, tips it up to Bannon, gets by him, he couldn't hold it. Puck right on, Yonke sends it into the corner. Puck tipped up, back to the right point. That goes wide. Again, this is what you were mentioning, good zone time by Brophy. And now Mankey lost it at the blue line.
Again.
Yep. Back to Goche. Goche sends it across to Smith. Both teams changing. Smith has some room on the right side and over the line, fires it on. Save, rebound, right out, and Shackart just missed the opening there. Reinhardt sends it back in. Shackart with it across to Lopez. Oh, nice stop there. One-timer. Lopez in the corner. And Brophy now trying to exit. Reinhardt gets a stick on it. And Shackart intercepts that clearing attempt by Lorenzo. Puck goes back and behind the Brophy goal. Lopez picks it up. It's Shackart in the circle, fires it in. That goes off a stick, goes high. And that hits the netting over the glass, and we will have a face-off coming up to the left of the Brophy goal.
We're running that one-timer. Great response by Okerman. Looks like we're going to face up to the right of Okerman.
Yes. Yeah, it went out on the other side, but anyway.
Yeah.
Play scrambly off the draw, puck still in the circle. Here comes Brophy in over the line, cutting into the middle. Puck bounces to Yonke. Puck still loose. Scramble, and he does get a hold of it. Would have liked to have seen him get a hold of that a little sooner.
Yeah, that was a lot of loose puck time.
Yeah. I think everybody thought somebody was going to take it, and
well, so watching the replay, it looked like who's 11 on the Coyotes?
Ewert.
Yeah. It may have just been outside his puck, and it looked like he was trying to shove it in the Yankees' glove. So.
Cavanis now with it, dodging around the referee. It's Helvik up the middle. Helvik sets it up over to Lindsay on the left side. Comes in top of the circle, fires a sharp angle shot. Ewert keeps it in at the right D. Lindsay with it, tried to hit Gauthier with it. Rivera has it in the middle. He's going to try and keep it in at the left D. He does. That goes high, though, and into the netting again, over the glass on the left side. Yeah, they are going to. He's pointing there this time, yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. Brophy tried to clear it. That didn't work. Now they come around the other way, rim it around the boards. Smith is there to keep that in. Sends it around the other way. Lindsay there with it. They scrambly. Helvik comes up with it. He cuts in through the middle, fires a shot. That goes high and hits the netting over the goal. He was able to cut right into good prime territory, but puck went high up over the glass, and we will have another face-off. So after a lot of zone time in the Coyote zone, we're getting a few face-offs now in the Brophy zone. And this face-off is to the right of
Okerman.
Okerman,
I think.
Shaden. Here comes Brophy now, 1-on-2. Up over the blue line, then holds up. Sends it in deep. Smith picks it up behind the goal. And Gauthier now with it. Gauthier hits Mankey. Mankey now comes over the blue line. He's got Tanganelli in the middle. Bannon as well. Passed it for Tanganelli. That failed to connect. Mankey bumps his man in behind. Brophy tries to come up the left side. Smith bangs that back in. Playing ping pong with it. Comes back to Smith. Smith. Stick save. Steered into the corner. Brophy tries to clear it again. Kept in by Smith. Glove save. Oh, hit the post and back out.
Wow.
Got a glove on it. Not all of it. Hit the post and bounced out the other side. Here comes Brophy now. In over the blue line. Brophy goes in behind the goal, chased by Gauthier. Puck in the corner to the right of Yonke. Here comes Brophy out with it, fires it in. That goes wide, and that'll go all the way down the ice into the Brophy zone. Mankey still on the forecheck. His line mates have changed. Here comes Brophy now, coming out the left side. Gets past Ewert. Lorenzo with it. He gets bumped off the puck at center. Oh, Shackert almost stripped of the puck. Ewert did, sends it in. Reinhardt after it to the right of the goal. Reversed by Brophy. We're down into the last few seconds here of period number 1. All tied at 1. Here comes Shackert now to the right of the goal. Fires it in. That missed just wide. Lopez picks it up. Into Shackert. Reinhardt's in the middle. Puck just goes off his stick. He gets it back to Cavanis. He couldn't control it. And
oh, wow.
Wow, that's the buzzer, but it's I don't know what how to describe that one. That was sounds like a pretty sick buzzer. It sounds more like a buzzard.
Just replayed that last save. Great save. So we'll be back in a minute for the second half. All right, back for more.
So period 2 getting ready to be underway. So 2 goals in the first period, all tied at 1. The Coyotes scored first at 7:08. Cohen Mankey from Kevin Bannon, and the Brophy Broncos scored shortly later. Oliver Ebelstein versus assist Jacob Patrick. Oop. So we've got Brophy in the dark uniforms down to our left in this period. The period with the long change for the players on the bench. Brophy now up over the line. They just dump it in behind the goal. Brophy gets it back to the right D. Couldn't get it all the way back in as Lopez is with it. Lopez tried to hit Shackhart with it. Off his stick into the corner behind the goal. Reinhardt's right in front. Oh, and Lopez had him the puck there. Reinhardt got a nice one-timer. But nice stop there by Shaden in the goal for Brophy.
Oh, another good save.
Right on, it's loose, and Lindsay puts it in for the Coyotes. Brophy now has it back at their own blue line. Helvik in on the forecheck. Right in front.
Wow.
Helvik almost got one there. Helvik got the assist on the Lindsay goal. Coyotes have it now deep in the Brophy zone. Comes back to the left D. Gauthier tips it up on the half boards. Helvik sends it across. That's intercepted by Brophy.
Lindsay wants another one.
Yep. Brophy dumps it into the Coyote zone, into the left of Matt Yonke. Gauthier now has it there. Gauthier off the boards and out, and Brophy now regrouping back at their own blue line. Puck goes even deeper now. Here they come up the left side. Battle for the puck there. Cavanis wins that battle, and he picks it up behind his own goal. It up to Lindsay on the half boards. Lindsay tried to hit Guevara up through the middle. That missed, and that's going to go for icing, and we'll have a face-off back in the Coyote zone. Coyotes with the goal here in period 2 to take the 2-1 lead. That was from Jackson Lindsay, from Helvik and Ewert. And we have a face-off coming up. Mankian to take the draw. He's out there with Tanganelli and Bannon. He wins the draw back. Ewert with it. Sends it around. Rims it. Gets past Tanganelli into the zone. Linesman kind of got in the way a little bit there.
Yeah.
Brophy now with it. Tried to clear it. Mankey with it. Puck goes into the corner. That's deflected. Smith just bobbled it outside the blue line. He's got it. Now he dumps it back into the zone. Coyotes clear, so they're onside. Brophy now with it in behind the goal. Mankey on the forecheck. Smith bumps his man at the point. Puck still in the zone. Puck bounces high now. Comes back to the Coyote line where Ewert picks it up. Ewert up along the boards, trying to kick it up towards the blue line. Puck goes hit by Brophy and right onto goal, and Yonke picks up. That was a bit of a bouncer. Always got to be careful with those.
Yeah.
And he holds on, and we'll have a face-off coming up to the left of the Coyote goal. We now have Shackhart coming out with Lopez and Reinhardt. Shackhart for the draw. He wins it back. Smith picks it up there. Sends it around the boards to Reinhardt. He lets it go. Shackhart's going to pick it up around center. Ewert actually picks it up at the red line. Now in over the blue line. He's got Lopez trailing. Oh, try to get it back to Reinhardt covering for Ewert. That was tipped by Brophy. Here they come down in on their left side into the circle. Forced to the backhand. Still has it. Now to the forehand. Fires it. Just misses the goal. Brophy now with it. Tried to center it. They do. Back to the blue line. Oh, and that's almost deflected in. Good opportunity there by Brophy. Edelstein now has it. In the corner to the left of Yankee. Lopez dumps it out to center. Shackhart tried to get it. He overskates it, and Lopez has it back now in his own zone. He sends it up to Shackhart in the center ice zone. Shackhart coming on the left side and over the blue line. Dumps it off to Reinhardt. Reinhardt coming in, tried to center it. Brophy steered into the corner. Reinhardt chips it out, puck bouncing. Lopez picks it out, tried to fire it, hit a leg. Comes over to Reinhardt, top of the circle, fires it in. Nice save, big rebound, puck loose. Comes back to Cavanis at the right D. He fires it back into the corner to Reinhardt. Reinhardt dumps it in. Shackhart goes after it. Lopez along the boards. Puck still in the Brophy zone. Now it's cleared out all the way down. And that'll be icing. Good pressure there in that last shift by the Coyotes, as both teams are changing players with 11 minutes remaining here in period 2. And we have the Coyotes with that goal here in period 2, having the 2-1 lead. Face off, we'll do that over again to the right of the Brophy goal. Helvig in taking the draw. He's out there with Lindsay, and Guevara is on the right side. Gauthier and Cavanis back on D.
Shots on net right now, I've got 13-6 in favor of the Coyotes.
Brophy sends it around to the left side of the goal. Cavanis pinches in. Gives it to Helvig. He overskates it. Puck comes around the other side. Guevara hits his man in on the half boards, and Brophy again just clears it, and that, yes, it should be icing. I was looking for an arm being up. I didn't see one. I was like, he was a guy down along the boards here, where it's difficult to see. So Coyotes seem to be carrying the play here the last few minutes. Helvig in for the draw. Wins it back to Gauthier at the left D. Gauthier sends it into Lindsay. He cuts into the middle on his backhand, in through the middle, through traffic. Helvig got a whack at it. Puck goes into the corner. Puck goes over to the right side. Brophy now with it. They try and hit a man up the middle, intercepted by Gauthier. He's got a bouncing puck, moves into the circle, across to Helvig. He fires it. That went just wide. Helvig now, or Gauthier rather. He gets hauled down, and we're going to have a penalty to Brophy here. Coyotes still with the puck. Hits Helvig in front. Puck bounces over. Stick goes over to the half boards. Helvig keeps it in the zone. Going through traffic. Still has it. And now he loses it as he was surrounded by a few Brophy players. And Coyotes will be going on the power play as play resumes.
For the replay on that, looked like he was pulled down by his arm.
So Reinhardt out with Shackhart and Lopez up front, face off to the left of the Brophy goal. Gauthier and Smith back on D. With a discussion going on. Not quite sure why. Maybe the. So it looks like.
Are they doing 2? They're going to do center.
Well, we'll see here. I'm not sure. Now the referee's going over talking to the other. So they're pulling the face off outside the blue line.
Okay.
And Brophy has the puck, and they are shorthanded. No.
Are they?
No, they're not. It's 5-on-5. What? Hang on a sec. Yeah, it's 5-on-5. I didn't see anybody go in our box.
I didn't either.
Lopez chips it out to center.
Yeah, I saw the arm go up.
Yeah, I saw the arm go up. I saw the Brophy player go off.
We'll check and see what's going on in the penalty box when the play stops. Coyotes may have a player in there. We just missed it.
So yeah, they did. They put Helvik in there as well for roughing.
Okay.
So it was coincidental. Here comes Reinhardt now, up through, in order to the right side. Gets around his man. Puck goes deep into the corner. I did not see the call on Helvik, but I think it had to do with the right at the whistle where the stick,
Yeah, maybe.
which was kind of wrapped around him, he just kind of tried to get rid of it, and he did. Here comes Brophy now up through center. Dump it into the right of Yonke. Smith back there for it. He goes down. Ebert picks it up. And Ebert now coming back. He's got some room down the left side. He's got Lopez in the middle. Smith was a little slow getting up, and now he's off to the bench. Brophy now trying to clear the zone. Puck still in there though. Fired in by Ewert. That just misses. Lopez backhand that just around behind the goal. Mankey's in there as well. Bumps his man heavily. Brophy loses it on the half boards. Oh, Mankey levels his man there. Nice shoulder check. And Brophy now. Bannon bumps his man there. Mankey picks up the puck, tips it back to Gauthier. Gauthier back to Bannon. Bannon coming out. Tried to hit Lopez and fired it right on. Nice save.
Wow.
I'm not sure if Mankey or Lopez got the stick on that one. They were both right there.
Yeah.
Puck now coming back. Cavanis back after it. Puck rolling on him a bit. Chips it up to Tanganelli. Tanganelli tried to hit Mankey with it just ahead of him, and Brophy has it, regrouping now in their own zone. Mankey on the forecheck. Brophy dumps it in. That should be icing, and it is. As we'll have face-off coming back into the Brophy zone. Both penalized players coming back, heading over to the bench now. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Ackerman in the Brophy goal. Mankey's out there still with Bannon and Tanganelli. Wins it back to the point. Cavanis a shot. That goes high over the goal. Brophy now coming out the other side. Trying to split the middle. Oh, good play by Cavanis. Off the boards and out. And Brophy now regrouping back to the line. Hit the man open. He's got some room. Gautier's back, fires it in, and Matt Yonke makes the glove save. No mistake there, as Brophy had a man open by their bench to just inside the blue line, and he had a bit of room, but decided to just fire the long shot, and Matt Yonke comes up with the glove save. Both teams changing. Coyotes with the 2-1 lead, just under 7 minutes remaining here in period number 2. Helvik in for the draw. Brophy wins it back to the point, fires it in. That goes just over top of the goal. Back to the right D. And Helvik picks it up off the boards. Brophy sends it way high, bouncing in front of Cavanis. He gets it out. Brophy picks it up though. They're now onside. Coming in through the middle. Let's take a body here, guys. None of this stick checking in your defensive zone inside the blue line. That's where the other jersey needs to hit the white ice.
Yep.
Gauthier in on the good forecheck here. Lindsay over on the half boards. Brophy comes up with the puck now, cutting through their own blue line. Up through center, coming in the right side. Forced into the corner by Ewert. Puck still in the corner. Ewert comes up with it, sends it around. Guevara is going to pick it up on the half boards. He's got Helvik up the middle, gets the puck up to him. Helvik gets around the Brophy man. Into the circle, tried to make another move, lost it. Into the corner. Comes back to Ewert at the right D. Long shot in. That hits a leg, hits Helvik. He bounces the puck, and that goes over the glass, into the netting, up over the glass, and we'll have a face-off in the Brophy zone.
Maybe to the right. Looks like Smith is back out.
Good stuff. Yes. We know he's had an aggravating upper body injury that he's dealing with, so it's good to see him back out there. Shackhart in for the draw to the right of the goal. Puck goes over to the half boards. Brophy now sends it around the open side. Puck comes back to Ewert, one-timer, and that goes off a stick high, way above the glass, and we will have another face-off in the Brophy zone. Again to the left of Ackerman. Puck in the corner. Shackhart comes out with it. He's got Lopez in front. Reinhardt now picks it up. Brophy's going to try and clear it, and they do through Ewert. Lopez back covering, forcing him wide. Takes the body, steers the puck into the corner. Good D there by Lopez. And he comes up with the puck. He's got Shackhart coming down the left side, sends it over on the right side. Here's Ewert. Fires it in, steered to the left. Puck now onto the right, and we have another face-off coming up in the Brophy zone.
Did that puck pop out? No, she caught it.
Oh, she got it. Okay.
I thought it
went
popped up.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, I saw. Okay, I ran the replay. Yeah, it just popped in the corner.
Mankey out at center for the Coyotes. Tanganelli on the right, Bannon on the left, and Goche and Cavanis back on D. Brophy now with the puck. Puck goes into the corner to the left of the goal. Mankey digging for it. Puck's along the half boards. He gets hauled down. Puck still loose in there. And Brophy now come back up over their own blue line. Goche. 3 Coyotes converge on the Brophy player. Goche now has it. Coming up through the middle. Coming in over the right side, over the line, up to the top of the circle, fires it in. And a glove save there by Okerman.
So the Coyotes right now, it's 7 to 18 shots on net. Welcome to holding their own. But the Coyotes are getting more zone time and making it valuable zone time.
Puck right in front. Oh, and that just missed.
Wow.
Bannon has it over on the left side. Sends it across. Cavanis sends it back over to Goche. Goche steps in, fires a high shot. Just that goes over the goal. Cavanis is going to try and keep the rolling puck in on the far side. Does. Tanganelli gets bumped. Brophy with it inside the line. Now they just dump it out. Cavanis sends it back in. Puck is out though. And that's intercepted by Bannon. Bannon coming back the other way now. Up over the blue line. He gets taken down. Brophy fires that one around the boards all the way out. And puck is dumped into the corner to the left of Yankee. Puck goes back to the right point. Long shot in. Steered to the left by Yankee. And Goche sends it across ice for Tanganelli. Tanganelli sends it into the Brophy zone. And here comes Brophy now. Leach with it. Ewert's in there, intercepts that, goes behind his own goal, coming out the right side. Loses the speed, coming up the right side, up through center. Gets in the middle, dumps it for Rivera, and
that one get popped out?
That one I think popped out. It's hard to see through the netting and all the way down.
And I've got some close-up views and I'm not able to see it half the time.
Back to Smith at the point. He keeps it in. Helvig picks it up. Lindsay has it now from the circle. Fires it in. That miss up over the glass. Helvig tried to send it back to Ewert. That was intercepted by Brophy. And Brophy now sends it back. And Guevara picks it up. He cuts into the middle on his backhand. Tried to steer that towards the goal, but it deflected into the corner. Lindsay in there in the corner as well. He has it. He's got Helvig in front. Tried to get it to him. Went off his stick. Guevara now with it. He's got it. Back behind the goal to Lindsay. Lindsay tried to hit Helvig in the middle. Ewert steers that one back into the corner to the right of the goal. Guevara back in there with it. Helvig's going to pick it up now. Helvig to the right of the goal, cuts into the middle, fires that, he scores! Helvig hits the top corner as the goaltender was down on her leg, and he finds that was very similar to the Brophy goal.
Yeah.
Except the Brophy goal actually went higher.
But
Helvig finds the top corner, and that gives the Coyotes a 3-1 lead with just over 2 minutes remaining here in period number 2. Helvig from Guevara, the 3rd goal for the Coyotes. Here come Brophy back up over the blue line. Goes in behind the goal, forced there by Smith. Comes back to the left D. Brophy fires a long shot in, steered to the left by Yonke.
We're going to get a penalty here.
I don't know about that. Well, yes, no, you're right. We are getting a penalty. I'm just talking about the penalty.
Oh, yeah.
Player had just got rid of the puck, and anyways, was knocked down, so we have an interference call.
Broncos on the first power play.
Yep. Puck goes back over to the left D. Puck goes in behind. Smith has the rolling puck. Gets bounced into the corner. Puck is back to right D. Leach with it. Back over to left side. Low shot in. That goes off Ewert. Brophy picks it up, sends it right across to the crease. Leach steps in, pinches in, goes in behind the goal. Tries to hit a man in front. That goes off his stick and out of the zone. And Lorenzo fires it across ice. Brophy now regrouping back in their own zone. Reinhardt in on the forecheck. Minute 22 remaining in the penalty to Shackhart. And here comes Brophy now with some speed up the right side. Leach coming in. Forced wide by Lopez. Goes in behind the goal. Hits a man coming through the middle. Puck bounces. Good check by Lopez. Right in front. Ewert steers that one into the corner. Ewert reverses it back. He's on his forehand now. He's just waiting for coverage to come in, and then he tries to hit Reinhardt down the middle. That puck goes right on goal. And Shaden Ackerman picks that one up, and she's going to just hold on for a face-off. So we'll have a face-off with 53 seconds remaining in the penalty. Only have 33 seconds remaining in the period. And both teams changing. We have Mankey and Bannon up front on the PK with Cavanis and Gauthier back on D. Right in front, Bannon.
Wow.
Tried to get a shot on, that was intercepted. And here comes Brophy back the other way now. Oh, nice poke check there at the blue line by Cavanis. He chips it up. Brophy now has it back in their own zone. They send it across ice in over the line, but Gauthier comes back the other way. He's got a rolling puck on his backhand. He gets taken down. No call there. Gauthier still has it. He's doing a good job of killing off time. 3 seconds left in the period. Brophy picks it up, but time is going to expire as we hear the quacking duck signifying the end of the period. We got a really weird buzzer here tonight. So we'll be back. Coyotes leading 3-1. We'll be back to the third period in just a moment. So we're getting back ready to start period number 3. Coyotes are on the PK. Again, we have Bannon and Mankey up front. Total shots are officially 23-15 in favor of the Coyotes.
Oh.
13-8 in that last period. That's the officials.
23-15. Okay, I'll catch mine up. I was way off.
Well, I'm using official in air quotes.
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, I
depends on the scorekeeper. Sometimes they.
Yeah.
And the Coyotes back at full strength, and they have killed the penalty and cleared the zone. Brophy now coming in on the right side, top of the circle, fired in, glove save by Yankee.
I'll give him credit for that one too. Some of these though, I'm not giving them credit. They're off to the side. It's like, there's no way.
So play just underway here in period number 3. Campo Verde leading 3-1, face off in their own zone. Puck now out of the zone. Ewert backhands it down. Puck will not reach the blue line. Bannon forechecking. I think he tried to keep it in. Puck got past him, and here comes Brophy back the other way and over the line, coming in on their left side. Forced wide by Lopez. Brophy sends it back to the right point. Low shot in. Nice pad save by Yankee. Steers it to the right side. Brophy tried to put that back in front. Puck in behind. Lopez now with it. He just gets it out of the reach of Bannon. That's going to go all the way down, and that'll be icing.
So just got word from my wife. Brody is, he just left the ice. So we're going to try some lidocaine, I think. Yeah.
I missed that.
I did too. So.
Well, hopefully he's okay. He's a tough character. Puck comes back to Ewert. In the top of the circle, fires it, hits a leg right in front. Rebound comes out. Puck is still loose just outside the crease. Brophy picks it up. Tries to chip it out. And they do. Ewert has to go back to center. Cross ice to Lopez. Lopez sends it back to Ewert. Ewert cross ice. Here comes Helvik. Picked it up. Puck just inside the line. Sends it right across. Guevara now with it.
Wow.
Sends it to Lindsay. Lindsay on his backhand. Brophy now picks it up off the boards. Tried to chip it out, and now they do. Brophy now coming in on Lopez. Oh, beautiful play by Lopez. I've really been impressed the way, last few games, the way Lopez has played on D.
Yeah,
he
really
started out on forward. Ewert now chases it back into his own zone to the right of Yankee. Ewert still has it back in the corner. Being pressured by Brophy players. Brophy now fires it on, hits one of their own players in the back. Reinhardt tips it out to Lindsay. Lindsay tried to hit Helvik, now he's got it back. And puck is loose just inside the line. Helvik steers it over to the boards. He picks it up over there. He's got Reinhardt trailing. Helvik's got Lindsay across the ice if he can hit him. And Brophy intercepts. Coming up through center now. Getting through the middle, that was offside. Oh, really? Yes, okay. I saw the one guy wave it off, I'm thinking, okay, and then the other guy called it. The referee actually called it. He was down on the corner. That's interesting.
It was way.
Yeah, I thought so too. Good grief. So we'll have a face-off outside the Coyote blue line. Reinhardt chips it in. Mankey battling for it. Brophy sends it around the boards. Not out though, not yet anyways. Puck still in. Good keep by Gauthier. Gauthier has the puck. He goes into the corner. Fires it across the goal. Oh, just off Shackhart's stick. He sends it right cross back. Nobody was able to pick that up. Gauthier though, able to keep it in. Backhands it in. Goes behind the Brophy goal. Reinhardt in there. He gets poke checked, and Brophy now has it in the corner. They send it up to Edelstein. Still got it, and he dumps it just out to center ice where Shackhart picks it up. Middlestein tries to send it back in. Lee scrambling along the boards. And puck goes across over to the Brophy bench, and Reinhardt's there. He tips it into the zone. He's coming in, cutting into the circle. Tried to hit Mankey in front. And puck comes along the boards, but not out. Reinhardt with it. Gives it off to Gauthier. Gauthier fires out in, off the glove. Shackhart picks it up to the side. Brophy sends it around the rimmer. Cavanis right in front. And off Mankey's stick and in. Right, Mankey was moving right in front for the screen and was able to get a stick on that shot from Cavanis from the left D and tipped it in to the goal, and Coyotes are now having a 4-1 lead. Brophy was having trouble clearing the zone, and they rimmed it around. Cavanis was able to pick it up, and he was able to fire it in. They saw it at center. Helvig out there with Tanganelli and Bannon. Brophy comes up with the puck. They send it in deep. Lopez, right in front of his own goal. Puck bounces high, and Yankees able to grab that one.
Can you see what we've got for official shots on net? I'm curious. There was one play where there was 3 shots that I had perfectly clear view of.
So it's showing right now 25-18 in favor of the Coyotes.
So they probably counted those 3 as 1 because I've got 27-18. So.
Here comes Lopez now coming down the right side.
That's why, for those watching at home, we do air quotes because I've got a better view than the scorekeeper.
Yeah. Here comes Brophy back the other way. Hits the top of the circle, comes back towards the point, fires it back in deep. Brophy with it now to the right of the goal. Puck goes in behind where Helvig picks it up. Helvig now coming up through the middle. Through the red line. Puck comes over to Bannon, top of the circle. Fires it right on goal. That's tipped wide. And here comes Brophy now back the other way. Slowed play down, coming over the blue line. Dropped it off there. Helvig says thank you very much, and he has it, and he just dumps it high. Kicked back in by Lorenzo. Bannon checks him, and that puck's fired out by Helvig. And Brophy comes out there left side off Lorenzo's stick. He's got it now. Makes a move at the blue line. You got to watch he doesn't send his teammates offside there. Shackhart tips it to the boards. Lindsay now has it. Off a skate. Tried to hit Guevara. And now Gauthier picks it up. Gauthier now went up over the line. Cuts into the middle. Fires it in. He scores! Alex Gauthier. Saw the puck loose at center and just stepped up and carried it in and fired it into the goal. That'll put the Coyotes up 5-1.
And he ran that one from the red line, half ice.
Yeah.
Maintained control, popped it in.
Shackhart in for the draw. He's out there. We got Lopez back up on forward again. I guess, yeah, Brody's back, is he?
I hope so.
Back into
Since the
Reinhardt.
light came down.
There we go. Nice save there. Ackerman. Kept in by Cavanis. Brophy now coming back the other way, though. They got 4 coming up. They're losing it around the red line. Puck just inside the... Now it's back out. Brophy now with it and send it back into their own zone. Go cross ice with it, D to D, and off. Tried to clear it, went off Lopez's stick. Now it's into the Coyote zone. Cavanis picks it up down to the left of Yankee, and puck is cleared all the way back to center. There, Brophy again goes D to D, and now hit the man up through the middle. Cavanis stepped on it, intercepted that. Reinhardt now picks it up at center. Lopez now with it up over the line. He's got Reinhardt over to Shackhart, fires it in. Oh, he had the top corner and sent it wide. Brophy now coming back the right side, up through center. 1-on-3. Goes into the corner. There's a trailer, though, that's open. Oh, just went off his skate.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if Reinhardt saw him, but he went off Reinhardt's skate. Lopez now with it. Back to Reinhardt. Shackhart goes in front of the goal, and Brophy comes up with it. And they are able to clear the zone. And Ewert brings it back in with possession, and that is offside.
Replaying this last save from Yankee. So I thought it was a save. No, that was the play that wrapped around the back.
Puck cleared, sent back into the Brophy zone. Bannon picks up a clearing pass there. Oh, tried to get it over, fanned on that one. Yep, Smith's back on the ice. Ewert now with it, returns it over to Smith. Smith over to Bannon, he chips that one, and that goes high off his stick, just over the linesman's head.
These are the ones that make me nervous with my camera.
Right?
I'll be honest.
Yeah, right? That wasn't too far, right? Face off just outside the Brophy blue line to the left of their goal. Yankee for the draw. Sends it over to the boards. Lorenzo now has it in over the blue line. Throws it into the corner. Smith sends it around on the right side. Brophy back to the right D, left D rather, fires it in, right in front. Oh, puck is loose.
Wow.
Initial save there by Yankee, but the puck came loose, and puck is now all the way back into the Brophy zone. Brophy clears the zone back through to center. Over to Smith. Smith cross ice to Mankey. He loses it at the blue line. Tanganelli, though, picks it up. He carries it in on the right side. Tanganelli going in into the circle. Comes back to Mankey. He overskates it. Here comes Brophy back the other way. Brophy now into the zone. Ewert now with it. Sends it across to Smith. Smith sends it up the middle. That missed Mankey. Ewert now settling it down in his own zone. Coming up the right side. He loses it, though, just inside the line. Brophy coming back the other way. Coming in on the left side. Try to hit the man in the middle. Puck goes behind the goal. Back to the right D. He's on his backhand. Dumps it into the corner. Puck goes in behind. Ewert bumps his man there. Brophy now with it in the corner to the left of the goal. Now send it over to the right side. 5.5 minutes remaining here in period 3. Coyotes leading 5-1. Brophy with some pressure, though, here. They have it in behind the goal. Puck goes into the corner. Smith bumps his man over there. Takes him down. Brophy with it in behind. Tried to clear it in front. And we got
somebody down.
I'm afraid, I don't know if that's Smith or not. He did go into the corner, I thought.
Yeah. Run the play.
I did not see.
Looks like there was a pinch into the corner and then a scuffle and dropped onto his head.
Oh, he hit his head on the way down?
On the ice, yeah. Yeah, here, I'll rerun it one more time. Watch at the end of this replay. It's that trip there.
Oh, yeah. He got his foot pulled out from behind.
Yep.
So he's now up on his knees.
Is that Smith?
There we go.
No.
Yes. Huh? Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Oh, I know. Speeding off on his own steam, though.
Yeah.
Always a good sign.
So I thought I saw a door open, but I didn't see anybody go in. So I don't know that they're slew put. Yeah, we're waiting to see if there's a call.
There's somebody in there. I see a stick in there.
Okay,
yeah,
so that does put Campo on the power play.
Yes, it does. So Marcus and Lorenzo in there for tripping. I've never seen this before. Tripping / clipping / leg checking.
Okay.
And it was all of the above.
It was all the above.
So the bottom line is Coyotes on the power play. Shackhart with it coming in the left side. Over to Lindsay. Tip that to the goal. And that's held on by Ackerman.
I'm just glad they called it.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those where...
Well, they should have. Yeah, that was a bit of a nasty one. Nice keep by Cavanis, second time. Brophy tried to clear, fired in, and Ackerman was able to glove that one. Cavanis, great job keeping both those clearing attempts inside the zone. Minute and a half remaining in the penalty, 4:47 in the period. Coyotes leading 5-1. Helvik has it, sends it across to Goche at the right D. Goche cuts into the middle, sends it over to Helvik back at the right D. Over to Goche now on the left side. He cuts into the middle, sends it over to Lindsay. Lindsay top of the circle, fires that goes off the post. Lindsay now with it. He gets back 3 Coyotes high, back into the deep with Shackhart. Shackhart now coming in around behind the goal. He's got Helvik in front, sends it back to Goche. Goche cuts into the middle, sends it over to Lindsay, off his skate. Helvik picks it up. He comes back through the middle. Here he comes right through the middle, fires it through a lot of legs. He gets a rebound though. Puck still in the Brophy zone. Helvik with it now, top. It's inside the blue line, fires it in, that just missed. Shackhart picks it up. Cavanis goes heavily into the boards, and Brophy now has it. And they hit a man up through the middle. Goche all over him, takes him down. 21 seconds remaining in the penalty. Brophy on the kill here. Now they have the puck in the Coyote zone. And Ewert now picks it up. 10 seconds left in the power play. Ewert in behind his own goal, just letting time run off. Here he comes now. Both teams at full strength. Ewert fires it off his stick. Cavanis sent it. Oh, he's got it behind the goal, right through the middle. Picked up by Goche in the slot. He's on his backhand now, into the circle. Sends it over to Helvik at the left D. He moves in, cutting into the middle, fires it right on. Nice save by Ackerman. Helvik rather picks it up. Over to Ewert on the right D. Ewert sends it into Shackhart. Shackhart cross clearing, tried to hit Lindsay, back to Goche, cuts into the middle, backhander, and a nice glove save by Ackerman. Good pressure there even after the penalty expired by the Coyotes.
Well, I've got us, I got the Coyotes at 33 now. I'm pretty sure that doesn't match official.
Probably doesn't match, but it might be more accurate.
I'm going with my own. If it gets too far off, I just I stick with my numbers.
Brophy now with it. They rim it around the boards. Lopez tries to keep it in. Puck bounces on him out over the line. Here comes Brophy back the other way. Got a man in the middle, fired in. And I think Yankee got a piece of that. Or it went off a stick. And then high into the netting above the glass. Two and a half minutes remaining, period 3. Coyotes with the 5-1 lead. Here comes Mankey now with it. Tried to send it into the zone. Ewert now with it. Up over the blue line. He's got Guevara cutting to the middle. Circles back. Mankey now with it. Sends it back to Lopez. Lopez fires a low shot in, tipped in front. Brophy now picks it up. Here they come back the other way. And we have an offside.
Huh?
Brophy now with it in their own zone. Minute and a half remaining in the period. Brophy right in. Shot goes wide. They got a man right in front. Puck is loose. Lopez picks it up. He comes out now to the left side. Lopez over the blue line. Circles back. Cuts in the middle for Bannon. Bannon has it. Fires it. Oh, just misses. Puck goes into the corner. And Brophy clears it off of Ewert's skate. And Lopez has it in his own zone. He hits Helvik with it. Helvik inside his line. Back over to Ewert.
Down to a minute. I think Coyotes are at this point just clock management.
Yep.
Keep
the
it
5-1 lead. Helvik with it over on the left side. Now he goes in behind his own goal. It's a little bit of keep away right now. Helvik skates down the right side. Dodges a check there. Brophy sends it out to center. Ewert now with it. 36 seconds remaining. Ewert just dumps it in deep. Coyotes go off for a change. Brophy now. Trying to come out there left side, up through center. Over the Coyote line. Cavanis goes down with it.
So I'm going to call it, with this win, where does this put the Coyotes?
Well, I was just looking at that. So this will tie them with Mountain Ridge, depending on how the fair points go.
Okay.
So we'll tie them for Mountain Ridge with in first. And with even number of games as well. So the Coyotes with this win will now be 9-4 and 1.
So I don't know what the official is, but I've got 33-19 shots on that.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Those at home, you can let me know if you agree or not. But we appreciate you watching. We will be back. What did we decide? 3?
Tomorrow. What's that? So tomorrow.
Tomorrow's an earlier game.
A little earlier. Tell you in a second. 6:35.
Oh, 6:35. Okay.
6:35. So actually not that much different.
No. So similar time
from Chandler.
Yep. So from Chandler, come watch us in person or
come cheer the team on. Thanks for joining, folks. Appreciate everyone, and we will see you tomorrow night.
All right. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Stay tuned for highlights.